And welcome back to the OHL Game of the Week. Well, if you're handicapping the upcoming OHL playoffs from a goaltending point of view, you have to like Kingston's chances, with Tyler Moss leading the league in victories with 26 and a goals against average of less than 3 in what amounts to a comeback season for him. Jack Miller now in conversation with the Frontenacs' Tyler Moss.
Tyler, this is your third year in the Ontario Hockey League, and the year that you get to take the reins and run with it. The numbers suggest you've done a pretty good job, but do you feel you've done as well as you can?
I think I've done pretty well. I haven't let too many soft goals in, maybe 5 or so. So I'm pretty happy with that. And after playing behind Mark Lamoth last couple of years, it's been a big lesson of how you have to play every game in and out, work hard, and just the main thing is concentration. And a big part of the game is concentration to play almost 40 games or 50 games out of the year. So it's a big part.
You made the rookie all-star team in goal. You were a top draft pick or a second-round draft pick of Tampa Bay. Now, with everything that's going on this year, the Kingston Frontenacs have a real shot at it. A lot of it's going to fall on you. Do you ever think of that?
Not too much. I just think about each game that comes ahead and that I got to play well for us to win and just do the best I can. And I know the guys will score a few goals and our D will stop them. And so just hopefully it all works out for us in the end.
You mentioned your defense. Has it changed any with the change in coach? Of course, this year, Gary Agnew coming on. It's the first year that you played under Gary. Has the change in front of you changed, team in front of you changed at all?
It hasn't changed quite a bit, but I think we don't give up as many shots as we used to. We used to give up almost 40 shots on average every game, and I think now it's lowered down to about 32 or so, so that's a big help. And in the long run, you don't give up quite as many goals, so it looks a lot better on your stats as well.
Some goaltenders say that certain teams are harder to play behind because there's a lot of activity at the other end of the ice. They have to try and keep their head in it mentally. Do you find Kingston particularly hard or easy to play for?
It's probably middle of the road, I guess. Obviously, I have to concentrate with every team, but I like it back there. Get 30-so shots a game. You're not overworked and you're not underworked, so I guess it's perfect.
You have been among the top goalies in the league in goals against, in save percentage, in victories, in minutes played. Do you think you get your due? Do you get the respect you should get?
Yeah, I think I do. I got drafted second round, so I think that's big enough respect there. I think that's a big credit to my name, so pretty happy with that.
We're looking back a little ways, but during the summer you were at the National Junior Training Camp. All reports were you had a pretty good camp. What was your reaction when you didn't get asked to come back and at least try for a job in the training camp in December?
Well, the guys in the summer, Jamie Storr wasn't there in the summer, and Jocelyn Thibault, so those are two pretty good goalies that are going to be they're in the NHL right now. And basically, Dan Cloutier, who's a year younger than I am, he's going to be there for next year, and he's just as good as I am, if not better. And so basically, I don't regret that at all. So those are some pretty good goalies that were ahead of me, and that's just a decision that the national team had inviting those guys.
Well, you can't argue with the gold medal, but it did happen to raise a few eyebrows that you weren't there. Did you have to convince yourself to take the stance that you've just given me, or was there a certain amount of disappointment there?
Oh, I was disappointed, obviously, but I didn't prepare myself for being invited. I kind of knew that I was probably going to get the raw deal, just being 19 and having a lot of good goalies in the OHL and some great goalies in Quebec League. And so basically, I just prepared myself for not being asked to come.
You had pretty bad accidents in training camp with Tampa Bay, not this year, of course, but last year that took away more than half your season. Leg injury, tell us about it, and have you fully recovered? Has it ever been a problem since?
Yeah, I've come back to 100%, if not better. It's probably stronger than what it was before, so I haven't heard it lately. Yeah, I suffered it in my first training camp in Tampa Bay, and then I missed the first 42 games of my second year at junior, so I didn't get to play too much second year. But it made me realize how much I like hockey by sitting out and not playing at all for a good couple months. It taught me to work hard and just take it for what it's worth each day.
As an observer, for as long as you were last year while you were out recuperating, is there anything a goaltender can pick up? Is there anything you learn or anything you can do to try and improve your game?
Didn't pick up a whole lot. Just tried to, because I lived at home the whole time, and then just tried to watch as many games. Went to a lot of 67 games from Ottawa. Went up to Kingston every once in a while, watched them play, and that was about it.
You start thinking beyond this year, it's all, let's face it, you're in your third season in the OHL, and as fast as it's flown by, your professional career is certainly front and center and waiting for you.
Yeah, I've thought about it quite a bit. Hopefully, be in the IHL and Tampa's farm team next year. It looks like a possibility, so I'd just like to be there.
Tyler Moss could be the heir apparent to Darren Pupa down in Tampa Bay. OHL Digest is next as the OHL Game of the Week continues here on the Global Television Network.